In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college football games happening on November 25th, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college football games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Alabama versus Auburn. The highly anticipated Iron Bowl clash between number 8 Alabama and Auburn is set to unfold at Jordan-Hare Stadium, marking the 88th meeting between the Crimson Tide and the Tigers. Last week, Alabama showcased their dominance against Chattanooga, securing a resounding 66-10 victory and covering the spread as imposing -44 favorites. Meanwhile, Auburn stumbled at home, suffering a surprising 31-10 defeat to New Mexico State as -25 favorites. The Alabama Crimson Tide, standing at an impressive 10-1 record, demonstrated offensive prowess against Chattanooga, amassing 574 yards and maintaining a 50% conversion rate on third downs. Their lone defeat this season came at the hands of Texas, with the Crimson Tide offense led by Jalen Milroe, who boasts 2,267 passing yards, 19 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. On the ground, Jase McClellan has contributed 737 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns, while Jermaine Burton has been a reliable target, hauling in 29 passes for 642 yards and 6 scores. Defensively, Alabama has been solid, allowing an average of 17 points per game. Auburn, with a 6-5 record, suffered a setback against New Mexico State after a promising 3-game winning streak against Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, and Arkansas. Despite the recent stumble, the Tigers' offense, spearheaded by Peyton Thorne's 1,580 rushing yards, 14 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions, has been averaging 27.5 points per game. Jarquez Hunter has added 772 rushing yards and 7 scores, while Rivaldo Fairweather has been a reliable receiving option with 33 catches for 349 yards and 6 touchdowns. The Auburn defense has allowed an average of 21.5 points per game. Although Auburn appeared shaky in their recent loss, this Iron Bowl clash could reveal a different side of the Tigers. Alabama, already locked into the Southeastern Conference title game, remains a formidable force, maintaining a 49-37-1 straight-up record in the head-to-head series. In the last 10 meetings, Alabama boasts a 7-3 straight-up record and a 3-2 against the spread record in the last 5 encounters, while Auburn has shown resilience at home, going 3-2 straight-up and 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings. Last weekend's unexpected struggle against New Mexico State suggests a gap in class between the two teams, so the Alabama Crimson Tide to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. As the Iron Bowl unfolds, it promises to provide insight into the true capabilities of both teams. The matchup between Virginia Tech and Boise State also holds significance, with both teams demonstrating offensive competence against weaker opponents but facing challenges against stronger rivals. While Virginia Tech holds a slight advantage in adjusted offense per Ken Palm, both teams operate at a measured tempo, emphasizing control over fast breaks. Alabama's offensive prowess, averaging 40 points per game over their last 7 outings, is complemented by Auburn's ability to score, as evidenced by their 35-point average in the 3 games preceding the New Mexico State setback. While last year's matchup surpassed the total of 51, suggesting a high-scoring affair, this year's contest may not reach the same heights but is likely to see both teams reaching the 30s. Anticipating a game where both Alabama and Auburn find success on the scoreboard, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Arizona versus Arizona State. The highly anticipated Pac-12 showdown between the Arizona State Sun Devils and the Arizona Wildcats is set to unfold at Mountain America Stadium this Saturday, promising an electrifying clash between in-state rivals. The Wildcats enter the contest with an impressive 8-3 record, marking one of their best seasons in recent memory. In contrast, the Sun Devils have faced adversity throughout the season, securing only 3 wins so far. However, they are determined to play spoiler and disrupt the Wildcats' stellar campaign, especially after Arizona snapped a 5-game winning streak for Arizona State in the previous season. Expectations for Arizona were modest at the start of the season, but their remarkable performance has positioned them for a chance to secure their 9th win in the regular season finale. In their recent victory over Utah, Arizona showcased their offensive prowess, tallying an impressive 42 points. Quarterback Noah Fafita continues to shine, completing 23 of 30 passes for 253 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. With an average of 32 points per game and a defense allowing 21 points, Arizona's success hinges on their defensive performance in this crucial matchup. On the other side of the field, Arizona State grapples with offensive struggles that have plagued them throughout the season. In their previous game against Oregon, the Sun Devils managed a mere 13 points, resulting in a lopsided defeat. Even in their victory over UCLA 2 games ago, Arizona State only mustered 17 points. With an average of 17 points per game and a defense conceding 29 points, a fast start is imperative for Arizona State's offense to have any chance in this pivotal game. The Sun Devils face challenges on both the ground and through the air, allowing an average of 137.3 rushing yards per game and 13 rushing touchdowns. Their pass defense, yielding 239.4 yards per game and 23 passing touchdowns, ranks 95th in the nation. These defensive vulnerabilities, combined with an average of 29 points given up per game, present a daunting task for Arizona State in containing their opponents, and Arizona aims to exploit these weaknesses. Despite Arizona State's struggles, the Wildcats approach this matchup with caution, acknowledging the Sun Devils' historical success in the rivalry, winning 7 of the last 10 meetings. However, the recent lackluster performance by Arizona State and the Wildcats' impressive track record of covering the spread in 8 of their last 9 games build confidence in Arizona's ability to secure a decisive victory. Arizona's dominance is expected to extend to both ends of the field, with their potent offense and formidable defense setting the tone. The Wildcats are poised for a blowout victory, so the Arizona Wildcats to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. While Arizona boasts a prolific offense, it is their robust defense that is anticipated to shape the outcome of this matchup. Particularly strong in the pass rush, the Wildcats' defense instills confidence against one of the conference's weakest offenses. Their offensive strategy, relying on a successful running game to control the clock, further positions them for success. The quarterback situation adds another layer of uncertainty for Arizona State, with starting quarterback Jadon Rashada sidelined due to an undisclosed injury dating back to his high school days. The Sun Devils have navigated a quarterback carousel, utilizing 6 different quarterbacks throughout the season. This instability may pose challenges for Arizona State's offense in putting up a high score, contributing to a lack of confidence in their ability to match Arizona's scoring prowess. The analysis underscores the prevailing sentiment that Arizona can score and Arizona State can't match it, suggesting a potential high-scoring affair. However, considering the historical context of this rivalry, which often tends to be low-scoring, this matchup may unfold differently. The stage is set for an intense clash, with both teams seeking to etch their names in the annals of this storied rivalry. Expecting a defensive battle and a run-centered approach, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington State versus Washington. In a highly anticipated showdown between in-state rivals, the Washington State Cougars are gearing up for their final conference matchup against the formidable number 4 Washington Huskies this Saturday night. The stakes are high for both teams, with the Cougars vying for bowl eligibility, and the Huskies aiming to maintain their unblemished record and secure a coveted spot in the college football playoff. Recent performances have set the stage, with Washington State impressively trouncing Colorado 56-14 as 4.5-point favorites, while Washington clinched a significant road victory over number 11 Oregon State in a rain-soaked battle, winning 22-20 as 1.5-point underdogs. For the Washington Huskies, the path to the college football playoff is clear: win the next 2 games. However, the challenge lies in not underestimating the intensity of this rivalry game. The last encounter against Oregon State showcased the Huskies' resilience in adverse weather conditions, with quarterback Michael Penix Jr. delivering a stellar performance, completing 13 of 28 passes for 162 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. While Washington boasts an average of 33 points per game, their defense is conceding 28.5 points. Vigilance is crucial for the Huskies, who cannot afford to let Washington State linger and gain confidence. On the flip side, Washington State's mission is straightforward. A victory secures their spot in a bowl game. Riding high on a commanding win over Colorado, where they amassed 56 points, the Cougars are fueled by quarterback Cam Ward's standout performance, completing 18 of 30 passes for 288 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. Despite recent success, Washington State must not forget their 6-game losing streak prior to the Colorado matchup, revealing inconsistency in meeting expectations. In this pivotal game, they face a Washington team that has consistently lived up to their standards. The Huskies, with a clear shot at the college football playoff, understand the importance of not just winning but doing so convincingly. The weather forecast for Saturday in Seattle is favorable, eliminating the downpour that hindered their previous game. Armed with the top passing attack in the conference, Washington aims to exploit the Cougars' 6th-ranked pass defense, allowing 241.6 yards per game. Penix Jr. is poised for a standout performance as Washington strives to impress the playoff committee. Unsurprisingly, the undefeated and 4th-ranked Washington Huskies entered this Pac-12 rivalry clash as overwhelming favorites, having dominated the series with an 8-2 record in the past 10 head-to-head meetings, including a resounding 51-33 win in 2022. Contrasting this dominance is the recent struggle of the Cougars, who have won only 1 game in their last 7 outings, going 0-4 in their past 4 away games. Despite possessing the 7th highest-rated quarterback nationally and leading in passing yards, Washington State faces an uphill battle against a formidable Huskies team determined to preserve their unblemished home record. While Washington State showcased offensive prowess in the last game, the underlying truth is that they face a substantial challenge. Their defense, not deemed elite, must now contend with a Huskies offense averaging 39 points per game. Anticipating another standout performance from Penix Jr., Washington is poised for a decisive victory, so the Washington Huskies to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full-game side pick. Washington's agenda extends beyond a mere win. They aim to leave a lasting impression on the playoff committee. Hindered by adverse weather conditions last week, the Huskies look to unleash their offensive prowess on Saturday. Recent high-scoring victories against Utah and USC attest to their capability, setting the stage for an impressive performance against Washington State. Both teams have a recent history of surpassing the total, with the Cougars scoring 56 and 39 points in their last 2 outings. The clear conditions in Seattle and the Huskies' motivation to showcase their dominance point to a high-scoring affair, as these two dynamic offenses could potentially exceed even the 84 combined points from their last head-to-head meeting. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.